I am responding to your video you have there. I watched your original one, and the grandkids just told me about it, and they kind of twisted things all out of priority, and they acted like you were coming after me. I don't know you from Adam. Not sure why you're coming after me. I try to help people with all kinds of problems, from diabetes, help them get in touch with Liberty Medical, and all kinds of other nonsense. Me and Mrs. Brimley, we sat down, watched both videos a couple times. She cried. She said, "We got to help you." And I agree with her 100%. When I was in the Army, we had a thing. We said, no one gets left in a foxhole. Make sure you got everybody out. Even if you don't like them, you get everybody out. So, I was watching your videos and heard about your dilemma there with 7-Eleven and getting kicked out. That is some really bad news. So, against my better judgment, still a little bit apprehensive about all this, but I would like to meet with you, man on man, not to fight, just simmer down. Don't need to do that. You can put the 45 away in a safe place where nobody's going to get hurt. I was thinking you and I could have a nice chat over at Hometown Buffet. You know, I'm going to go off my diet. I'll eat, whatever you want to have. You can have your own plate. We're not going to split it. I'm not a cheapskate, and I don't bully people, especially people with physical conditions. I'm very sorry that people don't believe you have your amputation, and I want to help you with that as much as I can. Get you a prosthetic. We got enough parts around here. We could probably make you something temporary in the meantime. Little scooter tire, like a skateboard. So you got one wheel on one foot. You can walk and then slide with the other one. We got treads too. We can slide like a ski. You can slide around. I'm not poking fun at you. Don't get us all twisted around. The Brimleys want to help you get back on your feet there. So, I was thinking, I've got a lot of stuff around here. As you can tell, I've got a lot of projects in here that I could use an extra set of hands with. So I was thinking, we're going to get some sheds. Depending on how things go, don't rush into nothing, but depending on how things go, we're talking about clearing everything out of here, getting some sheds, possibly, I'm saying possibly, turning this into a proper bunkhouse for you till you can contact your family and get things situated with them and get back on your feet. We got, obviously this will work, so we'll be putting you up in a Motel 6 for a bit. With all the grandkids here, we don't have room for you in the house, but when you do come live here, we're going to have a washroom in here for you, full facilities and stuff, and we'll make this a pretty nice livable place until, like I said, until you get back on your feet. In the meantime, I will expect you to earn your keep helping me with these motorcycles. I will teach you as we go, so there's nothing to worry about with that. Also, Mrs. Brimley says, I must keep the mustache. I have no problem with you having a mustache as well. I need it for my jobs. And speaking of jobs, in the meantime, again, depends on how things work out at our Hometown Buffet meeting. And I'm serious now. If things go well, there's a couple Depends commercials that are coming up. And I will teach you some of the tricks of the trade so you can be just as good of an actor as I am. And you can start doing the same thing I'm doing. It's not that hard. So, it depends. You seem like a reasonable guy. I know you've had some issues and you're kind of riled up. Maybe there's some medication that you haven't been taking that'll kind of put you back on your even keel. So, once we get that all straightened out, we'll think about the acting and stuff. And who knows, you might even be a stunt double for me in some of the bigger productions, making more money. And that'll be nice for you. We'll treat you right. And another thing, if your family has totally rejected you and will not accept you, Mrs. Brimley plays bridge every Tuesday night with some very hoity-toity rich widows. You know what I'm saying? So, if you play your cards right, you could be the new husband for one of them ladies. And you'd be sitting on easy street. I'm just throwing that out there. The ball is in your court. If you want to go off all half-cocked, challenging people to fights, that's your business. I am only simply offering you a reasonable solution to this situation. I do not know why you single-handedly picked me out, but obviously you need some type of help or at least a friend. I would like to try to be that to you if possible. So I will be, like I said, at Hometown Buffet at 53rd and Main. I will be there at 8 o'clock, and I will wait. I will have my breakfast there. I will even have my lunch there. I will even call Mrs. Brimley and tell her I will be having my dinner there as well, if that is what it takes. Because I want to meet you and help you get all this stuff straightened out. I want to treat you better than the folks at 7-Eleven did, because they give you a bum deal. So I will take care of you, or my name isn't Wilford Brimley. Again, meet with you man on man and do whatever we need to do to help you out, because that's just the kind of guy I am. I'm sorry if you took offense. I was not threatening you in any way. I was just simply saying I am a man, and I will stand my ground and defend my family by any means necessary. I got guns here too. Guns in the right hands can be a very wonderful thing. And again, if things work out, you might be my new shooting buddy. There's a gun range on my property. I have a lot of property, let me tell you. And, you know, I'm saying, you play your cards right and check your blood sugar. All right.